Okay, so I've been waiting to garner all the evidence and information I can about YouTuber Etika committing suicide and do a video on it, but he's dead, and this is crazy because I just recently did a video about this brother and how he needed help. He had mental issues. The link for this video will be in the description. So, BuzzFeed News says YouTuber Etika has been found dead in New York after posting a video expressing suicidal thoughts. Now, his real name was Desmond Amafu. Now, aka Etika, YouTuber who went by the name of Etika Online, has been found dead in New York less than a week after he was reported missing, police said Tuesday. Authorities discovered Amafu's body floating in the East River on Monday after responding to a 911 call. A New York police spokesperson told BuzzFeed News he was reported missing after he was last heard on the phone on June 19th. That same day, Amafu's belongings, including his wallet and ID, were found on the Manhattan Bridge. A cause of death was not immediately released. There's a picture of him. Concerns about Amafa's well-being arose after he uploaded a nearly 8-minute video on YouTube last week in which he talked about his mental health, apologized for pushing people away, and discussed the dangers of social media. I really had no intention of killing myself, he said in the now deleted video that has been reposted by others on YouTube, but I always push it too far. I guess I am mentally ill. In the video, he appears to be walking on the streets of New York City. Amafa, who vlogged about video games to over 130,000 YouTubers, says, I hope that my story may be helped to make YouTube a better place somehow in the future. YouTube did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Wow. And the NYPD tweeted this out. Have you seen Desmond Amafo, aka Etika? He was last heard from June 19th about 8 p.m. by phone. He is 29 years old, approximately 6 feet tall, and 160 pounds. He is known as a YouTube blogger and has many people concerned after a recent video. And they left their number there. His friends and fellow gamers expressed concerns about his safety on social media after he was reported missing. Christine Alice, a vlogger who appears to be his ex-girlfriend, tweeted earlier Tuesday, I refuse to give up. She also posted a video playing with her cat, saying it was a month after we broke up. Alice did not respond to a request for comment. A photographer and gamer who took some of Amafa's photos said in an Instagram post, I'm trying to be positive. If anyone knows anything, please say something. I miss my boy. So here's that picture. More pictures of him. In this video before he went missing, Etika repeatedly apologized for betraying people. I'm sorry to those of you who I betrayed, he said. I'm sorry for leaving such a stained legacy. I hope that my story helps to make YouTube a better place somehow in the future, to where people know boundaries and limits and how far things should go. He also said that he was too deluded to know that he needed help for his mental illness and warned people about excessive social media use. Let my story be one that advises caution on too much of this social media shit, man. It can fuck you up. It can give you an image of what you want your life to be, and it can get blown completely out of proportion, dog. He said, unfortunately, it consumed me. Earlier this year, he had expressed suicidal thoughts to his 30,000 followers on Twitter, prompting concerns from fans and fellow vloggers. As you can see here, people were saying, please don't, man. If this is really you, trust me, people love you and you're an asset to this world. On April 29th, the NYPD also responded to a 911 call for an emotional disturbed person. to Etika's Brooklyn house where he was live on Instagram. In the live stream, he refused to open his door to police officers who told him people were concerned about his safety. Officers eventually restrained him on a stretcher and transported him to an ambulance. According to eyewitness videos posted online, he was taken to the New York Presbyterian Brooklyn Methodist Hospital for evaluation, the New York Post reported. I can say this, and this is real sad, but this brother said that social media is the reason for all of this, and that's facts. Some people just can't handle social media. You have people that get in your comments. You have some of the most disrespectful people in the world getting on your comments, and they're telling you things. And for the weak, people that are very weak, they get hurt. Their feelings get hurt. You have to be built a different way to just garner all types of negative comments. A lot of celebrities can't even handle it. You see them now, they're like, man, I'm not gonna let you sit here and talk shit about me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, because people just feel reckless, sometimes, and they forget the word respect. It's like 2019, people don't have any respect for themselves or others, and he was getting a lot of bullshit on his channel and stuff that he couldn't deal with, and it was driving him to do some crazy stuff. Like he said here, and I quote, "Let my story be one that advises caution on too much of this social media shit, man. It can fuck you up. It can give you an image of what you want your life to be, and it can get blown completely out of proportion, dog." Unfortunately, it consumed me. This man had over 3,000 followers on Twitter, and he had like almost 200,000 subscribers or more on YouTube, which means he was getting a bag and still wasn't satisfied off of YouTube, off of Twitter, because people, none of this shit is for free. All YouTubers know this is just a way, I'm being honest, to get a bag. Some of the shit people do on here is only to get a bag. But you have people on here that really care and try to tell people shit to help them, and they still choose to be ignorant and ignore this shit because you have what we call some dumb motherfuckers in this world. And you have some heartless people. Anybody that would have told this guy something, man, and this guy had a mental condition, you a dumb motherfucker, man. You heartless, and you will reap what you sow. You can't be taking advantage of people that are not as advanced mentally as you are. And that's wrong. You can't do that to people. You have people that God put on this earth, and they are born with disabilities. They didn't ask for it. They were born with it. And for you to just have no consideration of that, and to just go off on people like that is just heartless. And you need somebody to beat your motherfucking ass. Because I saw the video when he was getting, he was on Instagram and waiting for the police and all this. People were making fun of the shit like it was a joke. And this man is clearly he's asking in another way, like, look, I have a mental issue. And I don't even see how they didn't give him the right help when he left out on that stretcher. This man had suicidal thoughts. They should have fuck a 5150. And for people that don't know what that is, out here in Cali, that's when they keep your ass down. You be into a mental institute because your ass is suicidal, and they have to determine, are you able to get back into the world without killing yourself? So they knew he was suicidal. They should have just kept him in a program or seeing the doctors until they knew, fuck guessing, that this man was mentally stable to get back in the real world. Put him on the right medication. But I think they played a role in this too. You can't Release somebody that already told you that he don't want to live over and over. And we live in a suicidal generation. There are so many people that have killed themselves in the last 20 years. And we all trying to figure out what the fuck happened. A lot of people. People with money. You would think this would be the shit that people that's broke on crack, homeless would be doing. No, it's not that anymore. It's the people that can't handle everyday life, the pressure of everyday society. And this social media shit is built to bring people down. It's built for the weak. It's not built for strong people. It's built so your ass can get on here and you can motherfucking let some of these trolls bully you and you feel bad, your self-esteem go, and you feel like shit. Next minute you want to kill yourself. It wasn't long ago that a female was on Instagram and she felt body shamed because she put some pictures up and men and women just went off on her until the girl was threatening to kill herself over some motherfucking pictures. Body shamed. Yeah. And this shit is all because of social media. And it's not made for everybody. You either gonna be to the point where you somebody like me, I don't give a fuck what you say. Because none of you motherfuckers pay my bills. I probably won't meet none of you. And I'm more stronger than a lot of people. I wasn't built like that. You know, I was raised upon a very strong foundation. And I know this shit is all plan of the devil's. I'm more advanced than more people. Then you have weak people that you can't say anything to that will literally want to go kill themselves off of people not liking their comments or people not liking their pictures. Just that weak. Yeah, it's just that simple. But then you have people like this brother who has obviously mental issues and they don't need to have people like that on certain plateaus that, you know, expressing their feelings and stuff when they know it will make them feel a certain type of way. And I'm quite sure they're going to do a lot of research on how this guy was allowed to be on these platforms. And hey, it could be some changes made because a lot of people are killing themselves because of social media. And they're doing it before they actually commit suicide. They are posting shit on social media, which is like an advertisement. Either they're doing it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and it's just becoming like a trend. So R.I.P. Etika the YouTuber, man. I hate that this happened. May you rest in peace. Like the video, leave your comments, and subscribe later.